Talia, Locke said you're a game time decision, but how are you feeling after getting kind of banged up against Michigan?
I feel 100%. I feel good.
Talia, Michigan State leads the league in sacks. Well, they're tied for the league in sacks. What have you seen with what they do from a pass rush standpoint? What sort of special thing is that going to force you to do this week?
Yeah, they have a really good front seven, and I think their DC puts them in a lot of good positions, one-on-one matchups and stuff like that. They do some stunts, in the front, and I mean they're great players. They have some transfers that is doing good things for them. So I think that's one of their strengths. Like you said, they're tied for #1 in sacks and stuff like that. So I think it's the same thing every week for me. Just using my feet when I need to, excuse me, and relocating in the pocket, things like that, and just extending plays. I think our O-line's doing a good job. Our coach, Coach Braswell and Coach Enos, they've been doing a good job coaching the guys up front, and they've been playing hard. So I think we'll be in good position.
Hey Talia, last on Saturday against Michigan, did you want to come back for that last drive? And what was Coach Loxley's reasoning for not bringing you back that he told you?
Of course, I was that's a big stage, big opportunity. We really wanted to, come out with the win, but it was injuries, just banged up and stuff, and he don't want to risk anything. So as a player, in a situation like that, you always want to play, but if you can't be at your best, you want to do what's best for the team. So that's when Billy came in, and Billy did his thing. So yeah.
You took a lot of big hits in the game against Michigan, and you seemed, visibly injured at points. Did that affect your performance in the game at all, especially in the second half?
Well, there's no excuses for anything I did on the field. You know what I mean? It's part of the game, and I personally don't think it affected me. I think it's just decisions I made. The last interception should never threw in the double coverage, and all I can say is that we just fought to the end with however we felt and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's all about if you win or loss. So.
Hey Talia, just because we didn't talk to you after the game, what exactly happened on that hit? Did it knock your breath out, or was that when your rib started hurting?
Yeah, he got me good. Like he wrapped up, I think it was like this side, and landed on it good. So I think I just got the wind knocked out of me. So yeah, that was good.
Hey, Talia, obviously no moral victories, but going toe-to-toe with, the reigning Big Ten champion, does that improve, the level of confidence heading into the heart of Big Ten play?
I think as a team, we always have confidence in ourselves just because of the hard work we put in, through the off season and stuff like that. We feel, well, we don't look at the opponent as like the name and stuff like that. We just try to, we know as a team if it's the things that we do that'll help us become successful on the offense and defense, like doing our job. And, during that game, myself included, we just did it. We wasn't in the right positions. We didn't do our assignment and stuff like that. So I think obviously playing in a big stadium like that, big opportunity, we do take some confidence away from that. But I think our confidence is always from within, which is something I really, really love about this team. And we had a good start on Monday's practice, and hopefully we can continue to work hard throughout this week and come on Saturday with another good team.
Hey, Talia, you talked about it a little bit. When you look at the tape, what you guys did last week offensively, what are some of your biggest takeaways, and what do you want to maybe fix on yourself as you guys get ready for Michigan State?
Yeah, Michigan, they're a really good team, and I think there are some times I could have stepped up in the pocket and just, whether it's 3-4 yards, whatever, just, get what I can, keep us on schedule, stuff like that. There are some things that they did good, they won some battles and stuff like that, but when you go into a game like that, you always want to play perfect, especially the Big Ten champs and stuff like that. So I think just the assignment, same thing, confirming the coverages and stuff like that. Things that I'm gonna continue to work on, and yeah.
And you talked about too the strong defense in front, Michigan State. Does that bring any kind of like intimidation for you guys, or how do you guys get ready for something like that?
Intimidation, like
Like
scared?
you know that they're like leading in sacks and like all that. So like, do you kind of change your game plan a bit or anything like that, as you know that it's going to be a real tough one on Saturday?
Yeah, I think every team we play in the Big Ten, just because it's Big Ten, you know, they're all really good. Obviously, you always want to respect your opponent, and they have good D line, but we feel if we prepare, you know, we continue to work hard, we feel like we get a great look from our D linemen every day, and it's like iron sharpens iron and stuff like that. So, like I said, I feel like it's not really what they do; it's more so what we do, and I feel like our coaches put us in great positions with handling, whether it's the D lineman or the secondary and stuff like that, whether it's me moving the pocket or screens or something like that. I feel like, you know, we'll be good. We just need to do our assignment and execute it.
I just want to ask about Antoine Littleton. I know he's kind of like transformed his body and everything. Did you notice any difference in him just through practices heading into the fall that made you kind of expect what we're seeing from him now?
Oh, yeah. He's a hard worker. You know, that was something he was trying to work on ever since he came here. You know, transforming his body, losing weight, and putting on good mass and stuff like that. And, you know, since he got here, he's been working hard. And, you know, it's funny because we always see Twan as, you know, that power back. And the things that he's doing right now, he's always been doing it in practice and stuff like that. It was just a matter of him getting his opportunity. And I'm happy to see him making use of his opportunity and stuff like that. So.
I wanted to ask about, you know, Michigan trying to send a lot of blitzes your way. What was the communication between you and Jahari like, and what do you want to continue seeing as you guys play Michigan State?
Yeah, Michigan, they had exotic looks on third down. And I think Jahari did an amazing job of IDing the mic and knowing where to slide. And I think all that comes from preparation, you know, with Coach Enos and Coach Braz. I think the way we're preparing this year is, you know, a lot different from last year. It's more so starting early on the blitzes on Monday, and instead of, you know, doing it on third down day, which is Wednesday, and you know, just getting ahead and stuff like that. So, like I said, I think Coach then put us in great positions, and Jahari did an awesome job of telling the O-line where to go and who's coming and who's not. And I mean, it's a good feeling, you know, knowing that Hari is locked in with all that stuff and that our O-line is all on the same page with it. So I think it's a good thing. They have a lot of experience, our O-line, from last year and stuff like that. So just seeing them continue to gel together, I think they're the biggest reason why, you know, our offense is moving the way it is now. So thank you.